Man. This video is rated TV 16, has some harsh language which may not be appropriate for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Heavy Metal Explosion coming at you with another figure discussion. Yeah. What we've got here, my friends, are Bumblebee and the upscaled version of one of these other Bumblebees that I was using as a placeholder and I thought was pretty cool. And now that I look at it, I see that I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it when I did my first review, and the shoulder sits just a bit too low. But I mean, it was a good placeholder. It probably still holds a lot of the fundamental transformations that the original Bumblebee of the Masterpiece line. I want to see a gold bug. We have yet to get a decent representation of gold bug. I know we got the Thrilling 30 gold bug, or gold fire, or fire bug, or I wasn't reading the comics anymore. So again, this stuff was a little bit out of my range. I do like the version of Megatron where he's the bomber. I really would like to see that scaled up into, you know, this scale of Transformers, because I do believe that Megatron, for me, is much better than the tank. You know, they flew anyway in the G1, so why wouldn't Megatron be a jet, a plane of some kind? A good portion of them were jets. So why wouldn't Megatron be? So that's just my thoughts right there. Real quick, simple. But anyway, getting back to the Bumblebees and the hubcaps and the Bumblebees and the cliff jumpers and the not so Bumblebees, the GoBots, and you know where I'm getting at. Right here is our number one comparison. And I do want to say that if his shoulders was a little bit higher, I probably never would have picked up this one. Seriously. And the fists. If they were straight on, if they were 5mm for his weapon, again, I would not have probably picked up this here. Mainly because there are some subtle issues, mainly with the backpack, mainly with the clear plastic, that I dislike. Cliff Jumper did it pretty well. Hubcap's done it pretty well. Not sure about Bug Bite yet because I really haven't messed with these guys. I do believe the parts form situation is an obnoxious detail. It's obnoxious. I don't believe that it needed a shield component. There is a adapter out there that you can put on here and make this basically semi-permanent, the backpacks. I do believe that this at some point needs to be brought up, turned into a gold bug, or get one of the battle chargers and shrink it down. Change the shell for it so that it's a Volkswagen and give him that hood that Goldbug is famous for, and the blue face, red visor, mouth shield. And because that was my favorite Bumblebee at that point. The Goldbug was my favorite version of Bumblebee. He had no other version. Optimus Prime, Power Master Optimus Prime, and it keeps going. Bumblebee has normally had this one iteration that most of us are familiar with, happy with, content with, and that's the Volkswagen. To be honest, I was pretty cool with the classics. I don't have my classics version. That Bumblebee is probably still packed up in a box. So I don't have that out. I had the Cliff Jumper. I love the Cliff Jumper. I love the way that silver was on that. I wound up selling them. I wish I hadn't, but bygones are bygones. And then I saw the more gold version, the darker yellow version with the black stripes and the United version, which had modifications done to it over the years, the head sculpt, and turned it into a Goldbug. It was beautiful. It was all what I wanted. Give me a Goldbug. 10 minutes of rant about Goldbug. Jesus Christ, what have I become? But, you know, right here, the backpack is way more put together, I think, than this one is. I mean, they're both close to the body, but this one just says thought out. It says it's given a presence, love, and attention, where this one over here says, hurry up, let's get this thing out there on the market. And you get these issues where you get those cracks here in the windshield, cracks, one back here, cracks. And I haven't looked at this up under a microscope type thing like right now, and I don't believe they were supposed to be there. I think this is a defect piece. Again, quality control. I hear it all the time on, let's turn these bad boys around. I hear it all the time on videos and in the boards when I am in there. You know, Hasbro, quality control, Hasbro. You know, I got 2 left feet, I got 2 right feet. Did I say feet? I just wanted to give a once over just to look at this. I mean, there's just so much difference night and day. If this one had taken some of the ball joints out, thickened up these forearms, lengthening the legs all ever so slightly, and you know, this right here would have been the Bumblebee to have. It would have put this one to shame. I think I understand this one is more of a realistic Volkswagen. I understand that this is more of a cartoon style. But you juggle that within this, in the mainline stuff, in order to get the best representation that you can possibly have of a figure you're supposed to be proud of, that doesn't have to rival Masterpiece, but perhaps it does. Much like this Optimus Prime. It's one of the best Optimus Primes, and I'll raise the camera up so you can see this here. It's one of the best Optimus Primes that we, as a mainline chug, you know, whatever term you want to use right now, have received, I would dare say ever, mainly because of the ankle pivot and because of the uh, matrix hiding spotted within the chest. I mean, it gives you everything, and they've, my goodness, excuse me, y'all, done the Dead Optimus that's done in mostly gray, and I know I'm kind of pushing off the Bumblebee stuff, but I kind of want to kind of drive this fact home, is that if Hasbro wants to, they can give us great figures, and just to be honest, I'm not happy with the, you know, the wheels on back. I do know you can take them off if you want to just display Optimus in his robot mode for the rest of his life, which I normally do, but I don't want to take the wheels off the back because that's just something else that I'll have to throw in the box and lose and have to look for 16 years, and you know, I'm not gonna live that long. So I think the smokestacks could be different. You know, but oh, excuse me, y'all. Hey, woo. So it's not like Hasbro can't do what they want and give us good figures. It's that they choose not to. There was no parts forming on this Optimus Prime. There was a little bit, well, was there? There wasn't even one on the last one. But the backpack on here can be condensed down. You know, could have had a couple other folding parts in it or something to that effect. Could have had the adjustment in order to give it the height, in order to give us the Goldbug version. I do know this one, when it was the Legend scale, does have the version. I guess you lift this up, this piece up here, and it gives you the Goldbug look, which, hey, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. I wish they had upscaled that version, the Goldbug version. Oh man, I would have jumped on that in a heartbeat. My God, I would have bought that one instead of this one, because I was for certain that there was going to be a Bumblebee out at some point with some kind of similar mode to the Volkswagen. Maybe not exact, but then we got the exact, whatever. Just there's my rant. Okay, there's my rant. I did a review on this one. I'll link it somewhere. Hopefully you'll get it. You see, we got the gun. Why can't you give us these? I would be happy with a baggie full of these. You know, do it like you did G.I. Joe back in the day. You know, accessory packs. Come on, guys. I'm so hungry for something other than bazookas. Really. All right, let's put this guy back. All right, let's do this one. Okay, so right here, we technically got this guy out before him, because I seen him on video a lot more frequently than I saw this Bumblebee. And obviously this uses the cliff jumper mold and the Bumblebee head sculpt. So once he came out with the Bumblebee head sculpt, we knew we were getting a Bumblebee at some point. We knew it. I did have this figure as a GoBot. I liked the GoBots back in the day. I did not like them all, Sam I am. I did not like them. Not in a car, not on the bus, not on a train, not in the dark. Well, maybe in the dark. See how I couldn't see them. But I like, you know, like the Jets, because they had a more real life look to them. But they were a simplistic transformation. You know, their arms move. That was pretty much it. But then back then, almost the same thing was happening with the Transformers. It's just that Transformers had a better marketing team, I guess. Really? Probably. And they were scaled, they were varied in sizes. And I think GoBots did the same thing, but again, they were more statuesque than they were action figures. So let's pull him out for right now. And nope. So what we're going to do is put him in, mainly because I don't think Hubcap gets enough love. I had at one point probably all of the mini-bots when I was younger, so when they brought out Hubcap, I was extremely surprised. Extremely surprised. And to put Hubcap in this line with this detail, the arms don't have crap hanging off of them, the feet are more or less posable, even though you have big boats, snowshoes, snow boots. No. While we got Bug Bite out here, we might as well get into exclusives. Oh, by the way, let's go ahead and put this gentleman back and bring out the next exclusive, Bam, which he was and is easier to get hold of than this one. Really, Hasbro? Really? Getting into some of the robots that I would like to see brought out in this line. I mean, Tailgate, Wind Charger. Look at the arms. Oh my God. You got wings here. They're going to fly away. They can flap it and just woo, woo, woo. What the hell? What? Oh God. No waist articulation. You can give them waist articulation. You do something down here and give them foot articulation. Look at Prowl. Oh my God. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What else we need an update to? Yeah, he could be relatively tall if Power Glide. Can we say Power Glide? You want to bring Power Glide in here? Here's your other one. Look how much taller Bumblebee is to Power Glide. Do we need an updated version of Power Glide? Yes, we do. You could technically take him and give him the Combiner War style transformation. That way the legs aren't as dinky as they are. Does he look good? Yes, he does. Did I give him a mini-bot Target Master? Yes, I did. I gave him swerves. Look, a Target Master wielding a Target Master. How odd. Let me know how you feel, what you think, and let's discuss. And until next time, guys, be safe.